Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about what's going to happen by Halloween. We have 3 piles. Pile number 1 is represented by a beautiful piece of peacock ore. Pile number 2 is represented by a large piece of pyrite. And pile number 3 is represented by a superb druzy. So go ahead and choose which pile resonates with you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take this moment to ask that if you like these readings, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you can be notified when I upload. And definitely leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. It makes my day a whole lot brighter. Also, anything you need to know about me is on my YouTube About Me page. And I'm going to try and leave any links you need down below. So those who are new, timestamps are in the comments down below. And thank you. Let's get started. Pile 1, 2, or 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. All right. Pile number 1. You chose the beautiful piece of peacock ore. And what's going to happen for you between now and Halloween? Change. The mummy is here to say that you're going to have a massive change. When the mummy's here, it's usually a change for the better. You see, he comes back from the dead. So this is you coming back, rising up. We have joy, rejoicing in the present. Well, that's fantastic. So you're making a change in your life that is going to bring you some joy. The cards are telling you, remember the steps that took you to that place of change so that you don't find yourself back there in a place where you're not experiencing joy. And Trick or Treat Mischief in Play says, don't forget to have a little fun along the way. It could be that you're going to get a new job and it's going to make you really happy. So you're going to pour a lot of time into it. And the cards are telling you, don't forget to have fun. Sometimes we forget to have fun in our rush to do all the things in life, in our rush to work, in our rush to pick up the kids, in our rush to, get the bills paid and, drop this one off at soccer and that one off at band practice and this one off at space camp. It can get insane. So make sure that you're taking time to find joy in the little things. Find the humor, find the fun. Find a way to feel like a kid yourself, because that's going to bring you the joy. And find more joy in your life with the things you're already doing. If you're someone who cooks a lot, throw on some music while you cook if you enjoy music. And maybe incorporate that and just, that way cooking isn't as mundane as, it might become. Try something new. But what I see here for you mostly is just between now and Halloween, you're making a massive change that brings a lot more happiness to your life. But the cards are saying don't forget to have fun. So I'm going to guess you're getting a new job. It's going to make you really happy. But don't forget to have fun. And that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Make sure you save some money, because, I don't know, for some of you, I feel like you're going to be buying a house soon. Because we got the little house here and the house here. So you may be buying a house soon, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun. You can have fun without spending money. You like date ideas? Go set up a picnic in the backyard. Throw up some twinkle lights somewhere and spread out a blanket. Make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know, it's about the experience, not how much you spend on it. It's about coming from the heart. And so keep saving that money. You're going to get that house, obviously. It may come a little bit at a time, but you will get there. And this massive change is going to bring you a lot of joy. Probably a lot of nickel and dime projects. I'm sorry. Home ownership is hard, but I think you're going to be great. For those of you that were not home ownership, this is just you making a massive change in your life to bring you more joy. And, you know, cards are saying remember to have a bit more fun. All right, guys, I love you, and I hope you take care of yourselves. My beautiful peacock or people is so pretty, just like your stone. And I hope you have a lovely day. And I hope only good things come your way, because that's what you deserve. And I want you to remember that. Remember how amazing you are. Like, hi, the mummy. Like, coming back to life. Do you know how wonderful you are? You're amazing. You are amazing. Remember that. Bye, guys. Pile number 2. My pyrite people. All right, let's see what is going to happen for you between now and Halloween. Skull of darkness, blind spots. So there are some things that you're not seeing. Maybe some friends that aren't friends. A job that isn't as good as you think it is. The pay is bad, and you know you think you're getting paid fairly, but your coworker's making more money than you with less experience, but he kisses up to the boss better, she kisses up to the boss better. We have midnight, the most magical hour of all. It could be that you're having a hard time sleeping. It could be that maybe you're going to bed and waking up at midnight. But mostly kind of what I see here is there's something that you're not seeing. Listen to what your dreams have to tell you. I don't know why, because this card doesn't really have anything to do with dreams, but like dreams are the human brain's way of processing information and feeding it to the conscious mind. Your mind works so quickly, you absorb everything going on around you. Like, maybe you think you didn't see, you know, that thing, but you totally saw it. You just don't remember that you saw it because your conscious mind doesn't work that fast. It hasn't processed that information yet. That's why a lot of times tips come in for police cases, sometimes days or weeks after the crime, because the mind has finally processed it by giving clues in our dreams. Our mind uses our dreams as a way to work things out as well and puzzle things out. So pay attention to your dreams, because there's something you're not seeing, but your dreams will try to tell you. There may be something you're afraid of that you don't have to be afraid of, because we have graveyard, unnecessary fear. All right. So the other way that I could be reading this is that there's something that you're afraid of because there's something that you're not seeing. Take some time to do some research on the subject, and it will illuminate these blind spots and take care of this fear. Hold on one second. This feels like the right deck to use with these. So let's ask for a clarifier here. What is this unnecessary fear about? Well, let's start with the Skull of Darkness. What do the blind spots have to do? All right. We have the Lovers card. So it could have something to do with a Gemini. There could be something you're not seeing in regards to love, in regards to a choice you have in love, because the Lovers was originally the choice card. Or it could be there's something you're not seeing about the person that you love while you're asleep at night. You know, maybe you're afraid they're up on the phone cheating, but really what they're doing is maybe they're gambling online. Maybe they're shopping. Maybe they're you know, trading stocks or something, and they're afraid of how you'll see it. Okay, so midnight we have, okay, so they're up working. Don't worry, it's not heartbreak. They're dependable. They're someone you can rely on. It's not heartbreak. Your fear is that unnecessary fear, right? That you're going to get stabbed in the heart. But it is unnecessary because they are someone you can count on, you can rely on. They are someone that understands that you have demons that you are battling, and they are there to help you. They're not going to stab you in the heart. They're going to give you an exorcism. Oh, I love these decks. I'm sorry. They tickle my fancy, as it were. So there's something you're not seeing about someone that you love. Maybe it's very possible that you feel like you're being cheated on, but they are solid and dependable, and they're giving you a solid and dependable offer. And when you take the time to do the research, you find they're not trying to break your heart. They really are someone that's going to be with you for the long haul. So this is all an unnecessary fear of yours. They're up late at night working. They're up late at night planning for you to have a retirement fund, or to do this or to do that. Yeah, so have no fear. Everything is good here. And don't be afraid. If this is in regards to love, don't be afraid. If this is in regards to a job, because this is coming to me now, there's something you're not seeing about the job that you love, or the position or employment that you want so bad. Another job offer comes in when you kind of least expect it to, and you're worried it's going to suck. You're worried it's not going to be the job that you want. But when you get in there, you find that it's like, not only is it the job that you want, but it's the job that you need, and it's going to help you and set you up for life. So this fear you have of it not being the right job is unfounded. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile number 3 Pyrite people. Just want to remind you, unnecessary fear. So I hope you gorgeous Pyrite people have an amazing summer and a wonderful fall and Halloween. And I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch my channel. Bye. All right. Pile number 3. You chose the superb Druzy. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. And let's see what the cards say is going to happen for you between now and Halloween. Werewolf, exploring wildness. Okay, so it could be that you're going to be going camping this summer. It could also be that you're starting to sort of look within and figure out who you are and what you want for your life. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. This card says that there may be someone in your life that you can turn to speak with about all of this new journey of yours that you're going to be going on. Whether it's someone who's been camping before, or whether this is, you know, a therapist, a psychologist, a healer, someone who can teach you how to go through this. You see there, the card is represented by a werewolf, right? Werewolf exploring wildness, because it's change. Werewolves change. Every day is different. If the full moon is on, they're kind of a monster, right? So this is you exploring yourself and figuring yourself out. If you have an autoimmune disease, this is kind of you figuring out how many spoons you have. I will try to link the spoon theory down below if you haven't read it yet. If you have read it, then you know what I'm talking about with spoons. Sorry, I'm writing this down so I remember to include it down below. The spoon theory talks about having enough energy to do the things you need to do. Like when you have an autoimmune disease, you have to decide, do I brush my teeth today or do I make my kids breakfast? That's obviously a no-brainer. You make your kids breakfast. Or I did anyway. So it's about saving energy, finding where you could do energy. Like I had to learn a complete new way to unpack groceries and put them away. Normally how I did it is I opened up a bag and I started putting things away from the bag. But then I realized I would get exhausted afterwards. And I found that if I just took everything out of the bag and arranged it on the counters so that it lined up with where it was going, I didn't have to make as many trips to the cabinets. And I wasn't as tired because I wasn't doing as much running around the kitchen. So you're starting to find ways to conserve that energy. You're starting to figure yourself and your new body out. And if you have an autoimmune disease and you're new to having an autoimmune disease, you're going to have to figure it, and it's figuring how your body works now. And there are going to be a lot of things that are going to put you in this kind of mode, especially if you have lupus, because, the Latin term for a wolf is Canis lupus. So I relate particularly strongly to the werewolf card. I have lupus, so it's Community and Web Weaving says that while you're exploring this side of you, where you're exploring all of this, look for someone, to talk with, but maybe also look for a support group online or a group that you can join with people that are doing the same sort of exploration that you are, so that when you are going through this, you do have people who can give you good advice, who can be there for you. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. All right. Well, it almost sounds like in this group that you join to explore this thing, whether it's an autoimmune disease, maybe you join a group for writing or for storm chasing, and while you're meeting these new people and you're kind of exploring this new side of yourself, you're going to meet people that you love. You're going to meet your family. You're going to meet possibly a soulmate. So, eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Again, you're going to meet the person of your dreams through this community. Just trust your intuition. Wise seeing, wise action. Trust your intuition. And trust the people around you that you can count on and rely on to tell you the truth while you're exploring this side of yourself. It's important to explore different sides of ourselves. And it's possible someone once told you you couldn't do this. Maybe you want to paint and someone told you you can't, and you're starting to learn that you can. Maybe somebody told you that you can't do tarot cards. But guess what? Here you are, and you're learning. And if it's something that you're interested in, explore it. Do it intelligently and with people that can help you. And you'll find the people you're supposed to be with. You'll find your tribe. You'll find where you're supposed to go. And that is what I have for you, pile number 3. My gorgeous, superb Druzy people. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I want to remind you that you're amazing. And while you're going through this, remember that. Sometimes when we're trying to explore ourselves and what we like, what we don't like, who we are, especially if you're someone who has kids and they're starting to become sort of independent and able to do things on their own, you can sort of start to lose a little bit of your identity because for so long you were relied upon as mom. And this is saying, well, you're kind of exploring that. Be easy on yourself, okay? Find people that you can relate to, who can be your family, your tribe, your friends, and you're going to be okay. So, all right. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. For those of you wondering what deck we used, these cards are the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. And they are gorgeous. Highly, highly recommend. Bye.